Okay, let me get to the next story here. That $20 burrito you ordered from DoorDash could now cost you $70. A new DoorDash and Klarna partnership. Rob, do you have a video on this?
I do.
Watch this one here, folks. This is a little bit, again, there's a reason why companies like Klarna exist, and they're fantastic for the right people. But now doing it for DoorDash when it comes down to ordering burrito, watch this here.
Firm Klarna. This one is landing and partnering up with DoorDash. In the coming months, customers will be able to use Klarna services to purchase groceries, retail, and a Dash Pass annual plan. And customers will have the option to pay for their purchases in full in 4 equal installments or defer payments to a more convenient time. Here, shares right now of DoorDash up by 1.5%.
Yeah, and I'm not proud to admit this, but I am a Dash Pass member.
Really?
Yes, I am.
How long? Member since?
You can stop it
2
right there.
years.
So we get it. So, but here's the thing. It went from the BNPL model. We've talked about this many, many times. In 2019, the buy now, pay later model did $2 billion in loans. That's in 2019.
Okay.
It went from $2 billion in 2019 to 3 years later, ready, to $34 billion in loans. From $2 billion to $34 billion. Rob, what is the total BNPL right now in 2025? Can you see it? BNPL loans in 2025. Does it tell you? Let's see if it comes up.
I got one source on
for it, Tom.
2024, 132.
Wow.
Wait a minute. That's insane.
Market experience.
According to a report by FinTech Futures, the global, but what is it in the U.S.? Global is $560 billion. And then United States, the BNPL payments only go to
So there's 122.
$122 billion. So
Yep, and I got
in
132, so we're in that zone.
Is $2 billion. 2022, $34 billion. Today, $122 billion. Tom, your thoughts on the story?
First of all, I think there's a horror going on with that generation. And that is, if you don't have $20 in your checking account, in your bank, so you could use your ATM card connected to Apple Pay or whatever you connect your DoorDash thing, there's a problem there. There is a serious problem.
You have an income problem.
That you would actually say, Klarna. Now, here's what DoorDash wants.
Yeah.
They want the same thing any other retailer wants, whether you're selling, it doesn't matter what you're selling. They want more ability to pay so they can maximize customer opportunities
For sure.
to buy from them.
Yes.
That's normal. So DoorDash is like, well, we do it this way, this way, this way, this way. Klarna, okay, come on in. All right, what's the deal? And we make a deal with Klarna. The shocking part of it is the reason they're thinking about making that deal is because what they're looking at it. And this is really, and the $20, $70 is not wrong, because if you miss a payment on BNPL, the fees are heavy. These interest rates are 35% and more. And so you don't have a little bit in your checking account and you use BNPL to buy dinner?
So the calculation, Tom, on this DoorDash burrito, this guy says, Robert Lawless, University of Illinois law professor, specializing in consumer finance, says, I just don't think it's an advisable way to be paying for for your DoorDash. Your $20 burrito could soar to $70 with fees, tips, and potential late charges announced last week. That is insane.
Yeah, so late charges are big. And so 2 months, you're late on your bill and everything. All of a sudden, you look back at what you paid. It's like, woof. It's like when people run out on Black Friday. How many times have we talked about it? Actually, Adam talks about it on when he talks about saving that money. If you go out on Black Friday and buy that TV on sale with a 27% credit card and then take 6 months to pay for the TV is no longer on sale.
Yeah.
You just paid all that interest.
Yeah.
Adam, thoughts?
Well, I don't know if it's the buy now, pay later thing, or if it's just putting on a credit card, is just understanding that whatever you're spending, that you're putting on I'll pay it off later, is going to cost you significantly more than just paying for it in cash. It's a $20 burrito. Can we just talk about the fact that burritos are now $20? Okay, that's what they call it, shrinkflation that Joe Biden talked about. Yeah. This is the exact
burrito.
opposite of that.
$20 a burrito.
That's a big deal.
That's 3 burritos.
There you go. But this is what I would call death by 1,000 bites. Everyone out there, while they're doing their budget, here's an example of a budget, everyone has your big 3 expenses that I talk about all the time, especially on Minect, to a lot of my Minectors out there. Your biggest 3 expenses are your housing, which should take at most 30% of your income. Number 2, your transportation, which should be as much as you can below 20% of your total gross income. But then the third one is your F&B, your food and beverage, which you should try to keep between 10 to 15% of your budget. So what happens to your budget when a $20 burrito, after you put it on DoorDash or buy now, pay later, you pay the interest, you're paying the minimum on your credit card, next thing you know, your $20 burrito just costs you $70. But then that's over and over and over again. Because what I've noticed is when people do this, they don't do it once in a while. They do it for every meal. They're door dashing, they're Uber Eatsing, they're putting on a credit card. And now the average credit card in America, the average American, I think, owes $7,000 on a credit card. How much of that is a burrito? How much of that is drinks at the bar? How much of that is just going out and having a good time, and you don't realize that the $100 you spent is actually going to cost you $500 in the end? So do better with your money because it's going to cost you in the end.
What is this,
Save
Rob?
that
So
money.
the total credit card debt in 2020, end of 2024 was $1.2 trillion. I remember that. The average credit card household, $11K. The average credit card balance per person, $6,730. Nothing excites me more than when I'm out there and I watch people wearing Future Looks Bright gear. It's getting bigger and it's getting now to a lot of different places, which is fantastic. And ladies, you've been asking for it. You've been talking to VT Merch and the team's been listening to you. Spring collection is here. Now we have some of this active wear hats for those of you that work out, that you want something lighter. You're runners, but you still want to represent the Valuetainment gear. We have it in many different colors, yellow. You got them in pink. You got them in baby blue. You got them in the Tiffany blue color. You got them on all these other things that are here. And for some of you, what did you call this, Rob? There was a name for this? Rob, Tom, what do you know?
Active wear.
Active wear. But this hat here, for some that like this style,
I love
this
it.
is out as well. Some of you guys ask for it. And then the shirts. I'm telling you, the material of these shirts, when you put them on, is unreal. Unreal, the material, when you feel it and then you put it on. This is a new one that came in, Future Looks Bright, with the logo on the front. We got the sweater that's here as well.
These are my
Navy
favorite.
blue, Future Looks Bright. Okay.
The material's ridiculous.
Oh my God. Honestly, the material to
Yeah, well,
me
look at
is
that.
unbelievable.
Did you see these?
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I tried to get one of these, but they said they don't have my size yet.
Oh my
You'll get us medium one of these days.
No, I get large, homie.
moly,
I get
look at
large,
this one
homie.
You're not large.
Rob, is this on the web? Can you see if this is on the website?
It
the
is.
gold? Can
Yeah.
you go to the gold one?
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Look at
thing is
this.
sick.
And it's not just screen printed. Those
By
are
the way,
like
see this?
thick letters.
Yeah,
See
pops-
this?
it pops off the shirt.
Pops, yeah, it's
Just
great.
pop.
And then on the back, you got the Valuetainment gear. Go to vtmerch.com. Place your order. We want 1 million of us wearing this everywhere we go. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.